What's up? What's
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's happening? Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas. Bele Kalike Maka.
Kuna Matata.
Yeah, man. Whatever that means to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Tuesday night.
We grilling, baby.
We're grilling, baby. We are in the place. It is Tuesday night, and the feeling's right. Just the Tuesday night. Oh, what a night. That's not how the song goes, but it doesn't matter. Sing your song. Make up your own song if you want to.
Not me.
Here with us. Yeah, don't do that, brother. Don't. You just stay there and be handsome. That's what you do.
Yeah. I'll do that.
That's a full-time job for you.
Right.
So that's the hardest working man on YouTube, trying to be handsome.
Right. Hey, Rick, how you doing? Quack, quack to you, brother.
My brother Rick is in the building. Quit chasing them ducks, Rick. Quit chasing them ducks. Hey, the waterfowl community, man, is my man Rick is public enemy number one, man. They got a picture of him up at the duck headquarters, and they are out for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Paul Peter saw the Dr. Baker and Alia this afternoon.
Yeah,
I see that it was posted, but I haven't watched it yet. After the cookout, I'm going to be right in on it.
Shout out to our girl Ali. Shout out to Doc Baker.
Yeah.
And
so what's going on with you, Russ, this week?
Well, we'll do our normal stuff here. You know, healthy, pretty much. And life is all right. You know, I took a little fall. And it was, listen, I didn't see it because I was participating in it, but I am sure it was hilarious.
So where was it? Like on the concrete or in the dirt or what?
It was in my office area here. I have a little piece of furniture there, and I tripped, caught the edge of it, tripped, and bam! Yikes. Down goes Buckeye. Down goes Buckeye.
Oh no!
Yeah. Timber.
So were you out for the 10 count or what?
Oh man, I'm all right. You know, I'm bouncing back, but I hit my kneecap pretty good. It's a little sore and bruised up, and then my left toe, my big toe, I stubbed it and caught the nail a little bit. So. You know, I got a little limping in my pimping right now. My pimping is limping just a little bit right now.
You know what I'm thinking? I think Dr. Hampton got in there and moved your furniture.
Probably he is a maniacal, you know, yeah, he's evil. And he probably hopped on his broom and he got over here some type of way and man. So that was eventful, but life is pretty good, man. I had a weigh-in this week, and I am temporarily out of the 500-pound club. So there is that. Awesome. Let's not get too excited. Okay, 'tis the season. Yeah. Well, listen. Yeah. The story will get greater later.
Uh-oh.
Okay, 'tis the season to fa la la off the wagon.
You know? Oh, jeez. Knew that was coming.
Yeah. Fa la fall off the wagon.
Right?
Yeah. So listen, I don't know what the future, holds, but I know this. My next weigh-in is until January 15th. So as far as I'm concerned, no matter how many rogue Christmas cookies, attack me and find their way into my being, I will end the year out of the 500-pound club.
Okay.
So
I'll hold you to it.
That's it. But I don't know how long I may be back in there by the first year. I don't, me, man. I don't dwell on it. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about it. I just live my life. I get up every day, try to win the day.
Right.
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. I got today. I try to win today. That's what I worry about. Try to dodging donuts and I'm bobbing and weaving. I'm trying to hide from sweet teas and stuff like that, man. They're attacking you every day. So
Yeah. Yeah.
so yeah, man, that's what I worry about. Get out, get my exercise, do my thing. Whatever happens, happens. I take every day as it comes. And like I said in my video, sometimes sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you.
Right. Yeah. Well,
So
Tamara says, "Hi, Adam and Russ. Can't join today, but we'll hang
hey,
out as long as I can." Awesome.
yeah, I appreciate that.
Glad to see you here, Tamara. Awesome. Oh,
Appreciate you. Glad you're here.
Paw Beater, no scurvy,
That's
no
right.
heart attack yet. Yep.
Me either, brother.
Same
We are
here.
free, heart attack free. Yeah, life is good, man. Life is good right now.
Right.
It's the
Absolutely.
season to be jolly. My Buckeye brother is in the building.
Bob.
What's going on, Bob? Good to see you, brother.
How's it going?
How'd you know you all right?
I hit a broken water meter lid and got dumped
Ooh.
off my bike and scraped my knee. Yikes.
Yeah. There you go, man. Put
Trying
a
to
little
pull a Russ.
Yeah, man. Put a little bacon grease on that thing, brother. It'll be all right. Just a little bacon grease on that. A little bacon grease. So
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Pa says you're truly pimping.
No, man, my pimping is limping, Pa. I'm telling you, I got limping in my pimping right now. My
Right.
my left foot is it'll be all right. Just like I said, I caught the end of the nail and bent it back. Come on, man. Like my old football days, man. Just that's all it was. Just
Right.
like
Uh-oh.
a fumble.
There you go. You're getting a little love here from Laura on your
Hey, what's going on,
club.
Laura? Thank you,
Awesome.
sweetheart. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. Appreciate you being here.
I just got done with an interview with her, and tremendous lady, and I can't wait to post that one live on my channel for sure.
Yes. Laura, she put in a comment, I need a good nurse to fix you up. Well, fortunately, there's no blood. But hey, listen, I'm not turning down any nurses. Listen, you know where I can get a good deal on an IV pole? Don't ask me why.
What are you gonna do with that pole, Russ?
Well, oh no, that's
great job, Paw Beater. 383. That's incredible.
Yeah.
He's got a good journey going on.
Yes, I remember 383 fondly. I was 9 years old. It was the summer of 1978. No.
Right. Bob wants to know if you recorded yourself.
No, look, listen. Now you guys
didn't get on Ring doorbell or nothing. Come on, man.
Listen, man. You guys know me. If I had it, I would play it because I know it was hilarious. I just know it was hilarious. I laid there on the floor, I was cracking up. I'm like, man, I didn't see it, but I know it was hilarious, and I wish I had seen it. But yeah, I don't take myself that seriously. If you haven't figured that out, yeah, I don't take myself that seriously. So if it's funny, I will laugh. I laugh at myself all the time, the time.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
That's what I got going on.
So let's see. What is carb check time? How many carbs did you have?
Clean, man. I been clean as a board of health. I want to go into, Christmas week, clean, just like I did with Thanksgiving. I went into Thanksgiving clean because I know there's going to be carnage and destruction. I know. Hey, listen, there's nothing going to be nothing but heartache and disappointment on Thanksgiving Day.
Right.
I want to go in there, with some good momentum, clean, and come out dirty. So that's kind of the same mentality here, and that's really how I approach it. And I know this drives the haters crazy. I'll get all kind of goofy messages and stuff from this, but I always say managing, minimizing. That's my overarching strategy. Minimize the damages. If I know I'm gonna be doing some things that are out of my normal, I will really hard to be super strict going in and coming out of that. That's kind of how I do it. So yeah, if I know I'm going to be having, a Thanksgiving dinner, I'm going to go hardcore the week before, and when I come out of it, same kind of thing. I'm going to go harder for the few days afterwards, to just kind of manage and minimize. So if let's say I have 100 carbs today and I go 0 the next 2 days, well, that's only 33 carbs a day for that 3-day period, So, and again, fortunately, there's only so many times a year I'm doing that. It's not an everyday thing or even every week thing.
Right.
Just probably, again, 20 to 30 days a year where I just kind of know how it's going to go, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So works. It's been working for me, and I understand I'm trading a little bit. I'm sure, lose more weight faster and stuff like that and but man, it's more important to me to sustain.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather lose this 50 pounds and keep it off the rest of my life than to lose 100 pounds and gain 40 and lose 150 and gain back 100 and yo back and forth and all that. I just want slow, sustainable, manageable, life and success. So that's
there you go. You're on the road.
That's one goofy guy in Jacksonville's theory on things. And I'm blessed that I don't have some of the medical conditions that others have that force them to be ultra strict. I know you've, got some of those things, and so many of my brothers and sisters out there do. I'm so fortunate that I'm not in that boat.
Yep. I'm at 0, and I plan on treating myself to a nice, juicy tomahawk on Christmas Day. So
love that.
I love
that. I love that. And sometimes I surprise myself. There's lots of times where I go to some place I'm thinking, man, this could get ugly. And I come out unscathed. I mean, it's just, I really just take it as it comes. I don't dwell on it.
Yeah.
But I love that, Laura. Prime rib. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah. I love that.
It's never a bad time to have prime rib.
Right.
Oh, we got the doorbell back. I'm seeing
somebody's at the door. Hey,
guess who?
It's Bob.
I warned my wife. That I was probably going to be on tonight, so
awesome.
she's going to be hearing this side of my conversation.
I was going to say, why'd you have to warn your wife there? Are you doing something you shouldn't be doing?
No, it's just, we're occupying the same room of the house, so.
Right.
I got you. We're glad you're here.
I figured I put the space in there for you, make it a little easier.
Right.
But I told you the story behind the name, so.
Yes. Your wife does the beads, and you're the paw, so you're paw beater.
20 plus years I've had that. It's never been hacked yet. No one's ever tried to steal it. They stole beater from her, and no one stole paw beater from me yet. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, well, tell everybody where you're from and a little bit about yourself there, Pa.
Yeah.
Right now, Cartersville, Georgia. The journey has been a long one. I started out kind of like Russ did. I was 190 in 8th grade and 250 in 9th grade. But I was 6 foot tall, and I was like on the senior varsity football team as a freshman type of thing. I was just a really big guy. I was always big, but I always had the belly to go with it. I was just kind of like that barrel type person, why mess with a 6-pack when you got a keg kind of a thing. But,
yeah.
Over the years, it never got smaller. I just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until recently got to the point where I was not feeling good. I usually felt good all the way up until, let's say, 6 months ago. Then all of a sudden I just started not feeling good, and I started not wanting to wake up in the morning and that kind of thing. It was pretty bad. And then just on a lark, I was looking up this air fryer that I actually won on a Kickstarter, and ended up on Dante's channel. Because Dante he had gotten one of them from this company as a test unit.
Right.
And he was cooking one of his monster, them 22-ounce, 24-ounce steaks, they're 5 inches thicker with he was cooking it in that fryer, and I thought, well, that's at least that's a testament to this thing being pretty good.
Mhm.
And oh, by the way, what the heck's he doing with that big old steak? And then I read his tagline about him being a carnivore and losing a ton of weight and all this other kind of stuff and having all kind of great health benefits. So I did kind of like what Kerry did, and I started looking up some of his other videos and went, well, what the heck's going on with this? I've never tried the diet. I've never really paid attention to it. I've always been careful, and I've always kind of been a meat person anyway. My wife will attest to that. The vegetables are kind of like I have to eat them. I'm not, I don't want to eat them, except for broccoli. I really love broccoli for some reason. Just the tops. Don't like the stalks.
Yeah, slather them in butter and salt them down. Yeah,
you got it. Yep.
I got you, brother.
But all the rest of them, you can keep them.
I used to feel guilty about that for years, man. I'd have vegetables and I'd slather them with butter and salt, and I always felt like, I'm ruining these perfectly good vegetables with all this butter.
That's the only way to eat it.
That's the only way. Yep.
No, I'm guilt-free now.
Yeah. So, after I saw that and I started digging and going down the rabbit hole with the Dr. Berries and everybody else, my birthday was coming up, and I thought, well, if there's a day to pick, I'm going to pick a day that means something. Yeah. So I picked the day before my birthday. And that was the day that I decided. So the crazy thing is that day, every day before, I'm a candy bar haul. I go in, I buy them by the 20 bar case at Kroger or at Walmart, and I would eat that whole thing in a day or two. Mm. I literally was living on candy bars and Coke Zero.
Wow.
I went from that to straight carnivore.
Wow.
Literally on the day before my birthday. So I didn't even get birthday cake or nothing. It was like.
Well, you had enough birthday cake prior to that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Birthday steak.
And I am now reaping the rewards for my mistreatment of my body. Turns out I've got fatty liver and a few other things going on, but I'm on the mend.
Hey. Absolutely, you can turn that around. That's fatty liver and all that stuff, man.
I did my labs for the first time in like 15 years. I got them a week or so ago, and posted the numbers for Dr. Berry, and he and I both came up with the same thing. That's definitely, I've got fatty liver, but you can tell it's getting better.
Yeah,
A1C is only 6, so it's not like it's 15 like some people would have had. So I got lucky there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a little lax. I'm kind of like Russ. I'm not 90-10. I'm maybe 95-5 kind of a thing. But like, the wife and I posted a video. I actually have a video on my channel, but wife and I go out on Wednesday night it's all you can eat wing night. Mm-hmm. So I just get it with no sauce, and they're not breaded or anything. They're just naked wings.
Yeah.
So are they cooked in seed oils? Probably. But it's my one thing that I do that's not perfectly clean. I think it's all right.
Yeah, man. You gotta live.
Exactly. And, it's an opportunity for the wife and I. We get together. We actually know the waitresses and people in the restaurant because we go often. We have friends come visit once in a while. I'm actually trying to hook up with one of the carnivore people that I met in Dr. Berry's group. She's a local here to where I live. Okay. So she's an older lady, and her husband is having some health issues. We haven't had a chance to connect yet, but she's planning on coming to Wednesday night to at least say hi, that kind of a thing.
Yeah, for me, I don't compare myself to what I want to be or what I'm going to be. I compare myself to what I was, what I used to be. And so that's why, I laugh about it sometimes when I look at what my life is now to what my life used to be.
Big time.
It's like when you think about your old life and how you used to live, and you're out at wing night, and the only thing you can come up with is maybe there might be some seed oils. You gotta laugh about that.
Exactly. Yeah, the things I'm worrying about today are much different than the things I would have been worried about 6 months ago.
Because there was a time when you'd have knocked probably down 30 of them smothered in sauce with 5 sweet teas and you know, some potato wedges with it, or
Exactly.
you know, listen, hey brother, we're singing the same tune, so that's why, you know, it's hard for me to get upset about little things that I'm still doing, because I just remember what my life used to be. So
Right.
I don't beat myself up, not even a little bit, about it. I'm still in that euphoria of, you know, the changes and the new all that. There will come a time, I guess, when I'm over that. There will come a time when I'm like, you know, so far ahead to where I will be worried about fasting and autophagy and seeing. I'm sure that day will come at some point. But right now, you know,
one of the things, though, I really wanted to tell you, Russ, is I kind of applaud the path that you're taking and the way you said it a couple of live streams back, where you said, you know, it took me 50 years to get where I am. If it takes me 50 years to get better, so be it. It's not like it happened overnight one way. Why do I need it to happen overnight the other way?
Yeah,
that's a very good philosophy. I happen to be lucky in that I can do the abstainer thing, and I can also be a moderator. Like right now I could eat a piece of candy corn and it wouldn't throw me off, because I would just have that one and I'd be done. Now I'm not going to do that, but I could, and I'm just lucky there. Some people aren't that way.
Everybody's journey is different, and the other thing, you know, it's interesting you talk about moderating, because that's something I've always kind of had a little different definition of as well. To me, moderating is trying to do a little bit of something on an ongoing basis.
Right.
So it's like if you bought a bag of candy corn and kept it in the house with you on the counter and said, well, I'm just going to have one a day. That's moderation.
Right.
To me, if you said, hey, on my birthday every year, I'm going to have candy corn, that's not moderation to me. That's kind of managing your carbohydrate intake. Or if you say, hey, on Thanksgiving Day, I'm going to eat a whole apple pie, or just whatever. Right. But if you had a pie in the house all the time, every week you buy one and say, well, I'm just going to have a little bit I can't do that.
No.
That is moderation. I would definitely have trouble. If I lived with someone who made Thanksgiving dinner every weekend, that would be a problem. But it's not a problem for me to go to Thanksgiving dinner and then come back home to my steak and eggs and my you know thing. Right. So that's, you know, my definition. If I guess maybe you call it moderation. What do you think about that?
I'd buy it. It's pretty much the right way of thinking about it. And like we say, you know, everybody, there's an n equals 1. So I just happen to be lucky the way I am. And it's not like it's easy. It's taken that 122 days of discipline.
Mm-hmm.
So we had Thanksgiving, you know, the wife and I, we had prime rib for Thanksgiving, and it came with, you know, the sides, the mashed potatoes and all that. So I had a bite of mashed potatoes, a bite of stuffing, a bite of green beans. Didn't like any of it, but I had a bite of everything just to say I had a bite.
Right.
I went off and ate my prime rib.
Listen, I had more than a bite and I liked all of it, but I didn't have what I used to have.
Right.
You know,
potatoes and plates full.
Yeah, it's like I used to have a mountain of each. Now I have one mountain just with some of each. You know, good. And I'm gonna tell you, I would have knocked down a gallon of sweet tea in my old days. You know.
Yeah, you were saying you didn't have any.
Didn't have a single sugary drink.
There you go.
I haven't had I had the last sugary drink I had, I think, was in September.
Now the last sweetened anything that I've had, as far as like drinks and stuff, has been a good month or so. I've been doing the Topo Chico. That seems to do a pretty good job for me.
I drink club soda quite a bit. I get I get it from Costco or whatever's on sale. I
tried like LaCroix, and I tried some of the other, you know, just club soda type things, and the Topo Chico for some reason is just right. It doesn't taste funky. It just has the bubbles and
yeah.
I think it's the mineral water versus regular water type of thing.
Hey guys, can I bore you for a second?
Sure,
go ahead.
I drink water.
Yeah, and that's mostly what I drink. I mean, like right now, if
Yeah.
you look, that's just water, not even
Right.
electrolytes in it. That's just water.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
drink water and coffee, and I do have some flavor sticks that I use from time to time. But one thing I have started doing is diluting them a little bit more. So now I use, like, instead of a bottle of water with one of my drink sticks, it's like a bottle and a half. I started drinking iced coffee
There
instead
you
of
go.
regular coffee now. I use the same amount of sweetener, just a little stevia, little monk fruit extract.
Right,
Uh,
right.
Now instead of 2 cups of coffee with that, it's 2 cups of coffee plus a big bunch of ice. And so I'm getting a little less coffee, a little more water, and a little less sweeteners, I guess. When you
Yeah.
There you
The
go.
other thing that I've done is like I've made Nisha has a cornbread recipe, so I've kind of I did that once. That was pretty good. And then we have a potluck coming up Thursday at work, so I'm bringing pigs in a blanket, Wiener Rapid dog kind of thing. But I'm making the wrapping using coconut flour, that kind of thing. So it's not carnivore per se, but I could have one, and it's not going to, throw me off the ropes or anything. And then they're actually going to get something that tastes good and actually be kind of good for them.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I love that. That's one thing that I don't do and have not been interested in doing, mostly because I don't cook. If I cook, maybe it'd be different. If I had somebody to cook stuff for me, I probably would eat it. But any type of keto stuff.
right,
I had one round with some keto chocolates that I bought, and that's the only keto thing that I've ever done, that I've ever bought. But like keto, pizzas and keto,
Right,
muffins and
right.
cookies and things, even stuff that's carnivore, not the junk food stuff, but even
Right.
stuff that's just made
I've
with
made carnivore pizza.
yeah, I just
It's the making part.
crazy.
Yeah,
It's like if I want pizza, I'm gonna eat pizza. I don't want to eat that way
yeah.
anymore. That's
Sure.
that's me again. I get it. I'm not against it. Please don't think that I'm in any way, shape, or form against
It's
it.
not. No.
But I don't want to eat pizza and stuff like that anymore. I don't want muffins and cookies. If I do want a cookie, I want a real
A cookie.
authentic cookie, not a
Sure.
keto cookie, not a. If I want pizza, I'm going to get a real Donato's pizza if I'm at home or whatever. And so that's just me. I like just
Right.
eating the meat and the little bits of vegetables that I season with, and stuff like that. I really like that life. I like that routine, and I've kind of left that way of eating and living behind. I don't want to substitute all the things. I don't want mashed cauliflower and stuff like that. I just don't. That's me. But again, I'm an odd bird. I'm the first.
No, you're probably really typical. I'm probably more of the odd bird because
No, Russ is odd. He's definitely odd.
Adam, adults are talking here. Adults.
yeah. But
Sorry, I just woke up.
I spend a lot of time on Chris Cook in Nashville's site, and he's doing some wizardry. Let me tell you what, them mashed potatoes that he made out of them freaking egg whites, on point. Even my wife said so, and my wife is like totally not on board at all. And she even said that they were surprisingly wow.
Nice.
You put a little gravy on, or you put a little, put a big old pile of butter.
Right.
I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I if I had somebody to cook that stuff, I would probably eat it. Because I'm pretty easy that way. But if you've ever seen it in my cooking segments or any of my cooking videos,
Not yet, but I'm gonna.
Yeah, the caveman cooks doesn't do any of that stuff. If it's more than one ingredient, it's just like
you're like Emeril Lagasse.
Yeah, I got meat, I got heat. Pretty soon.
Yeah. Just the old band, the way you go.
Yeah, that's it. Shout out to my nephew. I think I saw Levi in the chat there.
Yep. Bean dude.
That's my buddy.
All right.
What's going on, Levi? It's getting kind of late, brother. I know you're about time to go to bed.
Yeah, that's all I really had to say tonight. I just wanted to say hi and
Oh yeah,
give you guys
man.
a little
Listen, I'm
5 minute.
so glad.
I don't want to take up all your time or anything.
Oh,
you're good.
listen, man. Listen, that's I love it because I don't have to talk to Adam when you're here.
Yeah, right.
It's wonderful. As a matter of fact, please don't leave. Listen, I'm gonna give you some signal. I'm gonna give you some,
Some code.
yeah. Please help me.
Yeah, blink if you're being held captive.
Right. It sounds like I should have interviewed you this week, Paul, because I've been recruiting a lot of folks in interviews this week to come in and tag team against Russ. So,
no.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm up against. So why in the world would anybody want to tag team up against me?
I have no idea.
Let me tell you something.
I talk about, in all honesty, no big heads or anything. A lot of the people that I have at work are seeing the changes in me, of course, and are asking me about it. And I have a couple people that are really serious about it. And I talk about Russ all the time. I say, there's a guy that I know that does it this way. There's other people that I know that does it this way. It all depends on what works best for you.
Yeah.
And I give them the Proper Human Diet book. And I say, look, there's a range here. You can eat some fruits and veg if you want. Make sure they're the ones that aren't going to, take you off the rails. Mm-hmm. Or you can go all the way to eating just meat. Go out and chew on a cow. I mean, you got your range here. Right. Well, I got a guy, one of my guys at work, I had no idea. He saw what I was doing. He heard me talk about it. Never asked me any questions. I get a text from him. Oh, by the way, I've been carnivore for 2 weeks now. Just doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, Dr. Barry said. I love that. I'm like, where did that come from? And this guy, he wasn't doing it for weight loss, obviously, because he looks like Adam.
Right.
He's getting older. He rides a lot of mountain bike type stuff. His knees were bothering him. That kind of thing. It doesn't bother him no more. So everything is wonderful.
I love that. That's evangelism, brother. That's evangelism. And I tell you, I say it on every stream, and I'm never going to stop saying it. Ketogenic living is about total health and wellness. We are pigeonholed as a weight loss program. People just think, oh, I don't need to lose any weight. I don't need to do that keto. They don't understand ketosis. They don't understand how their body works and processes energy. And these folks walk around 160, 170 pounds on blood pressure medication, on anxiety medications, on all sorts of different medications for all sorts of different things. They're not healthy. They've got fasting insulin of 28. They're on a collision course with diabetes. My sister-in-law's mother just got diagnosed type 2 diabetes in her 70s. The
unfortunate thing is all you can do is be an example.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
right.
It's crazy that you say that, Russ. I mean, I agree with it 100% because even though I needed to lose weight when I started carnivore, I didn't start because of losing weight. I was trying to reverse an autoimmune condition because I heard that it might work, and the weight loss was just a side effect. So
yeah.
So many benefits to ketosis.
Absolutely. I mean, the brain, with dementia, Alzheimer's, infertility. I mean, it just goes on and on. Skin conditions, and that's the real power of this for us. Everybody knows you can lose weight doing keto. I mean, everybody knows you can lose weight doing this sort of thing. That's not the news. That's old news.
Yep.
All the other health benefits that people are getting from ketogenic living, that's what we've got to tell the world. That's what we've got to let folks know about, because total health and wellness is something that is universal. I think everybody wants to feel good. Everybody wants to be healthy. Everybody wants to. I don't care what kind of medication you're on. 99% of it want to be off of it.
Right. And for one reason or another, money wise, or just because they don't like taking pills, or they don't like the side effects.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, have you seen Carrie's recent video about depression?
Yes.
I'm not familiar with Carrie. Who was that?
Well, I just seen it this afternoon. I just seen it this afternoon. What he did, where he pieced together all the different. I tell you what, I'm not too small or too big or whatever you want to say. I cry when I see stuff like that because I know that feeling. And
yeah.
I sure don't want to feel that way again.
Yeah. No, listen, it's a world out there, as the Reverend would say, it's a sugar sick world out there. So, we got to do our best to spread the news. Each one teach one. And, we don't have to preach, and we don't have to, badger people. I say all the time, meet people where they are, and don't forget, some of us, we get so far into this, we forget about our struggles. We forget about our fears. We forget, how difficult it was for us to get on the path, stay on the path. So, I try to, and that's what my channel is about. I'm a lot more strict than people think I am. But the way I approach it mentally is different. The way I approach the way I approach the way, when you fall down, I guess is, is the way, is what maybe separates me in terms of strictness. But in my daily life, I'm much. People
it comes natural to you because you've set your life up that way.
Yeah, I just think people are surprised. Like I said, I don't eat vegetables every day. I don't eat fruit. I don't do these things. I mean, when I'm in my controlled environment, 340 days a year, I'm one way. When I'm out and about doing other things, I'm a different way. But I almost weekly, I talk to somebody that's like, "Oh, I thought you ate vegetables every day," or "Oh, I thought you ate fruit," or I'm like, "I haven't had a piece of fruit. I can't remember the last piece of fruit I had other than a tomato." So.
Right.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so it's just, but my attitude is very forgiving.
They put a lemon wedge on my water at the Chinese
That is true.
At the wing night.
Yeah, I do put a little. I have some lemon juice in there. I put a few drops of lemon juice in my my club soda sometimes.
Yeah.
So
my! One thing don't make the mistake of pouring Element into there, because the Element goes in and it comes right back out again.
Oh,
wow!
It's like those Mentos. You put the Mentos in, and the Mentos.
Yeah,
that's
Mentos and Diet Coke.
Yeah, Element in Topo Chico. No bueno.
Nice. So it must react with the potassium or something in it.
It must. Well, it could just be the fact that the granules create a place for the bubbles to. There's a fancy word for it. The bubbles nictate onto the granules themselves, so you're causing the carbon dioxide to come out of solution very, very quickly, almost like shaking it.
Right.
And that gives them a place to go, water vegetables.
Well, I have put Element from time to time in but I pour my club soda into a big Yeti.
And I think that's the difference. I actually did it right into the bottle.
Yeah.
The bottle's got that little tiny hole in it,
Yeah.
So it created a nice little jet.
Yeah. I have a big 42-ounce Yeti, and I get a little ice and pour it in, and I have put some in there from time to time. And it does taste pretty good.
Yeah.
That way. But no, I give people grace. There are channels that are more strict, and I think we need those. Those channels motivate a lot of people, and they want to be in that vein. But there's also a lot of folks that are struggling to start, struggling to keep at it. And I want to be there. My channel is more for those folks.
For the strugglers, sure.
Yeah, I'm going to just encourage them to keep trying. Don't give up, because I know what it was like. It was very difficult for me just because of my nature and the way my mind works, as well as, like I said, it's really crazy. I do it every day, and I still think it's crazy.
Right.
I sit here, I'm eating my steak and my bacon and stuff, and I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I cannot possibly be getting all the nutrition I need from this. I can't, there's no way.
Right.
But I still do it every day.
The way to think about it, the way that I came up to think about it is an egg has everything needed to create life. So therefore, an egg has everything needed to sustain life.
Yeah.
And if you think about that, just the eggs alone are probably giving you more than you're going to, you and I maybe need a few more eggs than the next guy like Adam. But with enough of them, six of them or whatever you're going to do, there's enough nutrients in there on a day-to-day basis because there's enough there to make a chicken.
Yeah, listen, I get it. It's just one of those things. I got 50 years of indoctrination I'm trying to overcome.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, this has been preached to us since we were kids in school, the food pyramid and the fruits and the vegetables. I watch it every day on TV, some type of product, some type of advertisement. Get your fruits and vegetables, get your whole grains, get your doctors on there talking about the healthy way to eat, and the Diabetes Association's got their healthy diet. And it's just, it's one of those things. It's, again, I do it every day. I'm never going back. But still, even though I've been doing this for the better part of a year now, and it's what I do and how I live, and I've totally converted my life to it, I still have those thoughts in the back of my mind that this can't be right.
Right. I quit smoking 20 plus years ago, and I miss it every day too. So really? I understand your struggle. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, every single day. Right now, if I had a cigarette, I'd be smoking.
Wow.
I wouldn't think twice about it. I feel it right now in my lung. My lungs are saying, boy, a cigarette would be great right now.
Wow. Man, now that's interesting. 20 years. I would think after that it would subside somewhat.
Probably up here. It's really
sure, man. Listen, the mind is so crazy. I remember Kelly Hogan one time talking about 6 years after she lost all the weight. She was like 135 pounds. For 6 years after, whenever she would dream about herself, it was her heavy self.
Yeah.
It was almost 7 years later that she had a dream about herself, and she was her smaller self. I mean, that's just crazy to me, the power of the mind and the things that you learn and how it sticks with you and stays with you. And you have to just, like I said, don't give up. That's what I tell people. It doesn't matter if you have a problem or an issue, or especially this time of year, there's just, there's so many ways you can get outside and deviate from your normal life.
Right.
Don't worry about it. Just
yeah. I had what was called what I call ghost belly. So for so many years, decades, I was always sucking my gut in.
Oh, okay.
And then once I lost the weight, I still kept doing that for months.
Oh no! So then you look like one of them skeleton guys.
Trying to suck it in. I'm like, well, there's nothing there.
Nothing to suck in.
What am I doing? Yeah, that was
that's
crazy.
one of my concerns, and I still have it. It's kind of a funny concern. I'm so used to using my belly as a third hand, or a third sneaking the restaurant. What am I going to do when it's gone?
Yeah, how are you going to open that peanut butter jar?
Yeah, I'm going to be dropping stuff, and the other thing that I worried about is I had a rather, shall we say, checkered youth.
Right.
And some of those things find their way into your fat cells, and those fat cells have been with me since then. What happens when those fat cells start releasing their stuff? Am I going to get to enjoy all that over again?
Mm-hmm.
You cross those bridges when you come to it.
That's
It's like fight those battles when they're right in front of you. Don't try to fight them right.
It wouldn't be a battle. It would be I can't go to work this week.
Yeah.
True.
I got you, man. Well, listen, Paul, I want to thank you so much for coming in. I remember you asking a few weeks ago, what's the requirement to come on? I said, just if you can endure a conversation with Adam, that
poor guy never got a chance to at least talk this time.
And the world's a better place for that. Place for that. That's right.
There's a strategic reason why Russ talks so much.
Uh-huh.
Oh. All right, brother. Well, you keep fighting the fight, keep doing your thing, and hey, listen, we'll see you again. You're welcome anytime.
I have something interesting come along. I'll probably knock on your door or ring your doorbell again.
Even if you don't, you're welcome. Come on in anytime, brother. We appreciate you.
All righty. Have a great night, guys.
Take care.
See you, Paul. That is Paul Beater.
You got a question, Russ?
Oh. Carnivore option for barbecue. Well, honestly, there are tons of great barbecue places down here. You just want to order the sauce on the side. There's Bono's, there's Sonny's. you got three kind of different kind of things going. You got big, kind of the big ones, maybe like Three Rivers or whatever. Then you got the smaller ones like Sonny's and Bono's. Then you got the mom and pop ones, and then you got the hood ones on the side of the road in the hood. It's like there's a thing. But the bigger thing, I think, when it comes to the barbecue, it's all going to be pretty good down here. But you don't want them to slather it on the sauce because they'll slather on the sauce on it. You want to get sauce on the side if you get sauce at all. Or I have some sugar-free barbecue sauces that I use from time to time or things like that. And then if you get brisket, make sure you ask for the fattiest parts, because I've come to understand most people don't like the fatty parts. They feel like it's not getting their money's worth. If you pay for barbecue, you don't want to get a bunch of fat, but we love the fat. So if you tell them you want all the fatty parts, most of the time they're happy to oblige you because other people don't want them. So that'd be my tip.
Right.
For barbecue, there's not too many places you can go wrong.
Awesome. There's Graham. How you doing, Graham? Good to see you.
Hello, Graham. Hey, I got an oxtail video coming out soon for Graham.
Awesome.
So he wanted me to make an oxtail video.
Nice.
I love to watch me destroy perfectly good meat. And so we're going to do that for my man Graham. I love oxtails.
Awesome. Paul says he forgot the we grilling, baby, but he got it in there on the text, so we're good.
There you go. We grilling, baby.
We grilling, baby.
That's right.
Awesome.
What else we got? Oh, look, man, we got
Who's here?
Oh,
Rick.
Yes, I'm here.
Start your Mopar.
Yes, quack quack, y'all. Quack quack, y'all.
Yeah, right.
What's going on, brother? Yes. There you have it. Oh man, what's going on there? You fell off your bike and skinned your knee up?
I ran over a water meter cover. It collapsed. You know how it is. Sidewalks here are terrible. They got roots growing in there. The county planted a bunch of trees 20 years ago, and now the sidewalk looks like an obstacle course. You could train military on this thing. Some of them things stick up 4 or 5 inches. You got to jump over the cracks in the sidewalk. That's how bad it is. I was just riding along with a load of meat, and I hit one of them water meter covers. It collapsed. Fell off, put my hands out, and, my knee got it. But it's a minor scrape. It's no big deal.
Okay. Knee. How's the meat?
Oh, the meat was good. I went down to Gordon Foods, which was like a 7-mile ride, but they had a sale. They had the ground beef for $2.19 a pound, so I got 20 pounds of it. I could probably carry more in a bicycle basket, but I was hoping by now I'd be in the van. I've been driving the van around, but it still has problems. My van tried to go Christine on me today. The radio came on, and the seatbelt wouldn't release. So I thought, oh no, I'm not going to have to go through that. But hey, when you're as skinny as I am, I was able to slip my way out of there. I took that thing apart. There was a dead cockroach inside the retractor and a bunch of dirt. So, for something that sat for 11 years, I could see where that would happen. Yeah, so I cleaned it up, put it back in there, and I had to take practically the whole side of the van apart on the inside to get to that one seat belt because of the way they put those panels in there and they got that rear air conditioning. But I'm getting there, and then the speedometer quit working. It's probably a sensor. So I have to fix that. But hey, the van was running good. I made a video of it. I don't know if anybody looked at it, but it's running.
I've seen the thumbnail, but I haven't had time to watch it. I'm going to check it out.
Oh, okay.
Did you show the cockroach?
No, I showed the inside of the retractor. I haven't uploaded that one yet, but the cockroach, it got away. When I pulled it apart, the roach went running, and I'm sure a duck ate it.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so shout out to dead roaches everywhere. They're ruining the world. Yeah. Shout out to all the women that can kill bugs while they're cooking. You ever see that? It's like somebody's like, what? They just keep right on.
I don't kill bugs in my kitchen. I'm like a vegan. I respect all life. I will never kill an insect in my kitchen. I don't want that filthy mess. So what I do, I grab them. I grab them with a sponge. I take them outside and let them go.
Oh,
there you go.
They don't last long though.
Right.
Yeah,
you hear the little pitter patter of webbed feet, and next thing you know, the bugs just disappear.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, for sure.
So listen, that's worse, man. You don't kill them, you feed them to gladiators.
Well, there you go. I give them a fighting chance. They go in my kitchen where they don't belong. I let them outside. Said, you know what? If once in a while one will escape. I've had maybe 1 out of 20 roaches get away. Sometimes you throw them out the door, they fly away, and the ducks are looking at the air and they're trying to get them, and they can't get them. But if they land on the ground, their chance of survival is very low.
Yeah, so
Wow.
how would you like think if you were somewhere you weren't supposed to be, and instead of somebody just killing you, they took you and threw you in a lion's cage? I mean, would that how would, would you appreciate that?
Well, it's
Like,
not a cage. The roaches could leave if they wanted to. They could run away, no problem. I mean, once in a while the ducks miss them. I've had times where 2 ducks grab one roach and they try to pull it apart. I guess one gets it or one gets part of it. I don't know, but it can get pretty interesting.
yeah. Well, hey, listen. I guess that's it depends on how you look at it. I guess they're gonna die anyway.
Right.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I've been
Gotta die sometime.
I've been rescuing ducklings now. They got a bunch hatching out. We had some rainy weather. A lot of them got swept in the storm drain. They fall in. So I've been out there with a basket scooping them out. I've probably saved 20 ducklings in the last week.
Wow.
So we'll see if they grow up to be big ducks. But, I'm an animal lover. I don't
Yeah.
care what any vegan says. I don't see
Yeah.
any vegans going out there in the storm drain scooping out ducklings.
Yeah.
They're too busy going to the Whole Foods market and spending their whole paycheck.
There's a little caveat to that, though, isn't there? You're going to eat their babies and eat them later on in life, though, right?
Well, I mean, after they've had a chance to grow up and mate, lay
Right.
eggs, whatever, yeah, eventually they'll get eaten.
There you go.
It's usually the males that get eaten. I don't generally eat the females because they're kind of small and they lay eggs. But
Right.
usually it's the males. You get too many males, they fight all the time and they'll overmate the females. Pretty soon the females don't have any feathers on the back of their neck and
Right.
they've got a sore bottom from too much mating.
Right. Right.
Duck mating can
Hmm.
be pretty aggressive.
Oh,
Hmm.
wow.
Who
Interesting.
knew?
New video coming, right?
Yeah.
I have a few duck mating videos you could see where they're
You
mating
do?
by my duck pond. Yeah.
Yeah, tune to Rick's Wild Kingdom episodes down there.
Well, I'm not Marlon Perkins, but I guess it is similar
Yeah.
to Wild Kingdom.
Right. Right.
Yes, it is. Listen, now that you'd mentioned it, I think it is more noble to be eaten than death at the bottom of a shoe. I guess it
Well-
is more noble to, they're contributing to the ecosystem that way, being food for someone else. So you know what? No, I'm still gonna kill him. I was just,
My rule generally is I don't kill anything I'm not going to eat. That's pretty
Yeah.
much the way I am. Now,
Right.
there are exceptions like insects, but I don't kill. Like for example, I had caterpillars on my tomato patch again. So I went out there and I got my tweezers and I put them into a bucket. Then I took the bucket over to my ducks and I dumped it on the ground. And I let them deal with it. I carefully picked them off. I didn't hurt them. I got those nice wide tweezers. You gently pull them off the tomato leaves, the big fat hornworms. I took a whole bunch of them over there. I let the ducks take care of them. I just put them on
Wow.
the ground and walked away. When I came back, I didn't see them. So I
Right.
guess they were taken care of.
Yep. Yep.
yeah. There you
Yep.
go, man. Well, you're
Sandra says hi. How you doing, Sandra?
Hey, what's going
Yeah.
on, Maribel? Hey,
Maribel.
seen her in a little while. How you doing, sis? Out there in California?
Right. Right. Arlene says she loved your video, Rick, of saving the ducklings.
Oh yeah. That's a day of my life. I was riding my bike. I wasn't even near my house. I was probably a mile away and I hit a trash pile. I got an old rake and a milk crate and a wire and tied it together and fished out the ducklings. I gave them to Mama Duck. Mama wasn't too happy at first, but she didn't attack or anything. I know people that have been attacked by the Mama Duck when they're trying to save the ducklings. And I
Nice.
told them, just grab the Mama Duck and teach her who's boss and she won't bother you anymore.
What are you going to slap her around a little bit or what?
No, all you got to do is grab her. I usually just grab her, grab her by the side of the wings and hold her, let her squirm and let her do her thing. And, they're not going to bite you. I mean, they're harmless. I got a video. I've had them sitting on the nest. I put my hand right under their mouth and it doesn't do anything. I mean, what is a duck going to do? It's like getting a plastic spoon and hitting your hand. I mean, they're not dangerous in any way. The
Right.
claws can be dangerous, but, as long as their feet are not on you, you're good.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's why they're bottom of the food chain, Rick, because they're not dangerous at all. That's
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people are afraid of them because they put up a good show. They can flap their wings, make noises.
Yeah.
They stamp their feet like they're doing a flamenco dance. They're actually quite entertaining. I'll make more videos of that. But the ducks around here, they don't do that to me. They already know that either A, I'm not a threat, or B, it's a waste of time, because if they get too aggressive with me, they'll never see the light of day again, because they're going to end up in my refrigerator.
Heart attack
Yeah,
ducks.
yeah. They're kind
There
of
you
small.
go.
They're kind of small. They're small and just a little bit big. It's bigger than football size. You can punt one of them. Now those geese, they're a little more aggressive and they're a little bigger, but
Yeah, but they taste better too. The goose, that's a lot of meat right there. They're delicious.
yeah,
And they're
yeah.
funny because they bite harder than a duck, and they try to bite you in the nuts. And that's usually when I grab them by the neck and hold them down. And then if I
Yeah.
have a bag handy, they go in the bag and they end up in my truck. And I bring
There
them
you go.
home and I fatten them up for a couple of weeks, and off they go to the freezer or the refrigerator. Usually I like to eat them fresh. I don't like to freeze them. After I've cleaned them out and got them ready, I like to eat them the same day or the next day at the latest.
Right.
Now, how is it that you get a goose to stay in captivity? Can't they just fly away, or you have some type of enclosure?
Well, I have in my backyard, I have what I call the pen. And what it is, it's got a fence, it's about 6 feet high, and then the top of it, there's chain link that goes all the way across. It's about a 12 by 20 area. And usually when I'm preparing one of my feathered friends for the kitchen, they have to be just right to be dressed for dinner. So they'll spend a couple of weeks in there, and you want your bird to be as stress free as possible and to live a good life. You don't want them to feel like they're in prison and they're all stressed out. So you put them in there, and then you allow some females in there from time to time for a good mating. Usually the aggressive ducks, they have some good genes, so they'll mate, and the female can lay eggs. And after a couple of weeks, then you just, you slip the guillotine in there and you start feeding him through the guillotine for a few days. And then one day you just remove the pin and walk away. And, eventually you'll hear the noise, or the light will come on, because I have a light rigged up that tells me when the head's been removed. And by the time I walk out there, a ducky may be flapping around a little bit, or the goose or whatever. And
Right.
then from there, I usually, what I'll do, I'll start the fire before I activate the guillotine. That way the water's boiling. So as soon as I get a hold of Mr. Bird, then all I got to do is just grab him and put him into the pot, get him nice and hot. And then usually I got one of those little back scratcher things that you can rub the feathers with that'll help loosen them up. And then the feathers come right out. Once you got the feathers out, it's just a matter of cutting off by the tail, gutting it out, taking out the intestines and whatever else you don't want, and then sticking a hose in there and washing out the rest of it. And that's it. You can make a whole roast, or you can section it up, deep fry it. There's a lot of things you can do with a bird, and they always taste good. I've never had one that tasted bad.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We
Yep.
are back to caveman days there in Rick's backyard.
Yep.
Plotting and scheming the demise of waterfowl.
Well,
Right.
I'll tell you, I have
yeah,
some very
guillotine
happy
people
neighbors, and then the other thing is, when I was riding my bike on Sunday, I had to go to Walmart, which is like 7 or 8 miles away. I passed by a couple of canals that were literally infested with iguanas and ducks. One of them must have had 100 ducks hanging out, duck poop everywhere. And that other one, there was about 20 iguanas hanging out there. Of course, when I got near them, they started going in the water. When I compare that to my neighborhood, which has only a handful of iguanas and not that many ducks, then I realize that I am making a difference, and I have some happy neighbors, because they're not having their whole yard eaten up by ducks and iguanas with leaving poop everywhere that's going to drive them crazy. Now,
There
that's
you
the
go.
biggest complaint, is the poop that comes out of these things. And then, of course, with the iguanas, a lot of women are afraid of them. A lot of people are afraid of lizards. You'd be
Mhm.
surprised how many people don't like lizards.
Right. For sure.
I
Yep.
got you, brother. Well, we got a couple of folks waiting backstage there,
Yep.
and we are going to get a couple more people on, and I will send a shout out to the crew there. Your man might sing a Christmas carol on the way out there. So if you have a favorite Christmas song, I might be in the mood to sing a little Christmas song on the way out. As this
Right.
is our last show before Christmas. We want everybody's days to be merry and bright.
Right.
So, but as always, brother, I appreciate you, man. You know that. You're one of my favorite folks out there. I appreciate you popping in, saying hey, giving us the
Okay.
DuckTales, and
That's it.
No,
Hey,
that-
you know, we had our little interview, so that's good too.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It was a lot of fun, man. And as I said, we will not be here next week, just to let everybody know. But we will be back the week after that, which will be the first show of the year, 2024.
Mhm.
But we'll be taking next week off. But in any event, appreciate you, brother. You know, you're welcome anytime. You can pop
All right.
in, tell us what's happening down there, and we love to hear from you.
I'll keep you informed as to what's going on in here in the Iguana and Duck Central.
Awesome. I love it.
Love
We're
it,
grilling, baby.
baby.
We're grilling or frying. Don't forget about frying.
We frying,
That's how
baby.
you that we frying. That's how you get that heart attack going real fast.
I got you.
I
There
love
you
it.
go.
But I did make a grilling video. You see that? I got a trash pile barbecue with wood that I picked out from last year's Christmas trees. And it was a nice steak.
Nice.
I love that, man. You
Love it.
tell us about that next time, brother.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, brother.
All right,
See you
Rick.
later,
All right.
man. Appreciate you.
See you next time, brother. Awesome. All right.
Okay. Who else is
We got
joining the
somebody
carnival?
else at the door. Uh-oh. Who we got?
Hi.
How you doing, Lori?
Oh, I'm doing great, thank you. Yeah, I won't stay on too long because I know we're past an hour with the cookout time. So, but I just wanted to pop in and say hello and
How are
I
you?
love that.
Oh, I'm really good. Last time that I was on, I did not have a channel. Now I have a channel, so I'm still
Yeah.
getting my my YouTube mojo.
Okay.
So,
You did have a channel last time. You had one video.
oh, that's right. Now I've got two.
Ah,
There
nice. I
you
love
go.
it.
And hey, everybody needs to go subscribe to Carnivore Chair. She has now doubled her video. She has twice as many videos out there now as she had before. The channel is the fastest growing channel in YouTube space. It is doubled. Go out and see our girl Lori over there.
Oh, now as of probably Saturday or Sunday, it's gonna be triple because I got number 3.
Look at
Wow.
In the
that.
queue. Yeah.
Look at that. I love that. See, you
I
were
love it.
worried about it. You were thinking about,
Oh, I know.
now look at you. Now you're just a video making machine over there, Lori.
Yeah, I'm still poking my way around. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the best background and all that stuff. And I did buy a little mini tripod to try to get a better, background view and sharper images and things like that. So I've still got some practicing to do. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping the quality will improve as time goes on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. I love that, man. I love that. So what's new in Carnivore Cheerland? What's coming up and what have you been doing?
Well, I'm just, I'm kind of like taking an inventory of, places where I kind of need to do a little bit of refinement because, for example, you know, I've been drinking more tea than usual, so I'm consuming more caffeine than usual and more cream in the tea, and I got to pull back on that because, that's not really the best thing for me to do. I mean, 1 or 2 cups is fine, but I got to stop after that. So just little refinements like that. But I did discover some Wagyu beef, and I made some burgers out of it. And boy, was it good!
I'll bet. That sounds delicious.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
Oh yeah, that beef was fantastic. It really was, and so those were the best burgers I've had in a long, long time. And it was nice to know that I can cook a burger better than any restaurant I can go to. So
There you go. That sounds like a video coming up there.
Yep.
I feel a video coming on. The Wagyu Burger Master.
oh,
I love it.
well, Adam, I absolutely love your Healing Humanity T-shirt. I'm so glad that Carrie is selling those now.
Well, thank
And
you.
he sounds like he's going to be putting out a long sleeve version of it. And I can't wait for that one to come out because I want to get my hands on one of those shirts. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much. Carrie actually had this one made specifically for me before our trip to Chicago.
Oh,
I've
okay.
since ordered some of my own as well. So Yeah,
Mhm.
I can't wait for those to come, and I got one for every day of the week, just about.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I don't know whether you guys subscribe to Carnivore Werewolf, Dave Snyder.
Mhm.
He's a long haul trucker, and he has a whole line of shirts that he has on his channel. And he just designed one for World Carnivore Month, which is next month,
Mhm.
and it looks like quite a nice shirt. So I've got a backlog of shirts that I'm gonna order, but Healing Humanity that's the number one, and
Right.
then I think I might get one of Dave's shirts. Because I'm trying to buy, whenever I buy a monogram shirt or a decorated shirt, I want it to be for a cause. I don't want to just go to a store, buy something like the company's gonna take all the money. I'd like it to benefit some people. Yeah.
Yeah, be a walking billboard for somebody.
Yes, and so a good cause like this one. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I
absolutely.
love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. Well, I tell you, we're so glad you came by and said, "Hey, Lori, we love it when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
here. You're just a sweetheart, and we wish you all the best."
Oh,
And
thank you.
that's what y'all tell folks your channel so they can find it. Is it Carnivore Cheer or is it something different?
Carnivore, yeah, that's right, Carnivore Cheer.
Yeah, just
And
Carnivore Cheer.
so I gave Keto Cookout a big shout out, and I
Thank you.
gave both of your channels a shout out, and
Thank you so much.
Alia's channel. Yeah, so
Oh,
you've all got applause in my
That's sweet.
video.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
Well,
Well,
thank
thank
you.
you so much. We appreciate
Oh,
you.
you're
You're
entirely
a
welcome.
big fan, a big friend of the channel, and we love seeing you. And we love hearing about your success. And we're going to be watching your channel blow up. You're going to have 5 videos pretty soon.
Well, I
Yes,
hope so.
can't wait.
If my work schedule allows me to, so that's going to be a
Oh,
challenge.
you'll do it. You'll definitely
right.
do it. And
Okay,
we'll
well,
be watching.
thank you both. It was wonderful to visit with you. So I will sign off now, and
Yeah, we'll see you
look
next time.
forward. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, bye for now.
We grilling, baby.
We grilling. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
I love it.
Wagyu
right.
burgers.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome.
Okay, bye for now.
Bye, Lori.
See you, Lori.
Bye.
Yep.
Yes, sir, man.
Uh-oh.
One more visitor
One
to
more
the
guest.
Cookout to
Who
say
is it?
hello.
Oh,
it's
Jeff.
It's
How you doing, Jeff?
Hey, what's happening?
Jeff the Prosperous. Jeff the Prosperous.
Sorry, I didn't have time to type my last name in. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right, man. Hey, look, listen, I know the wife finally put you out, man. You're living in your
She
car.
did. I'm living in my. You're right, Russ. I'm living in my car. I'm out. Hey, guys, I'm out Christmas shopping. This is kind of what I do every year, like the week leading up to Christmas. I do the family thing at home. Whatever, I'm not eating right now, so I didn't eat dinner tonight. So I'm not grilling right now, baby. So, but anyways, I said goodbye to the wife and the kids, and I said I gotta go Christmas shopping. So I'm about to go in. I'll show you this store. Let me see here. Marshall's.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a TJ Maxx. I know you guys in the States, or like a Ross Dress for Less.
Right.
It's open to 11, right? So I got to find the stores that are open later. So I'm just trying to cram things in because I got chemo tomorrow, and I'm just trying to live life. You know what I mean,
brother? Hey, listen,
living it, brother.
I know. For those that don't know you, man, just tell the folks a little bit about you and where you're at there. And
all right, Russ. Hey, Russ. I'm super excited to see you again because I just saw Russ last week. I did a pre-record with you, so I'm looking forward to that.
Nice.
That one come out. And I just want to say, Adam's a good buddy of mine. He came to visit me with Carrie Mann, and I'm doing Carnivore today, Thursday, I think we're recording, right?
Yep.
So, anyways, guys, hi to all your subscribers. I love Keto Cookout. I was kind of planning on coming on earlier tonight. I'm sorry, but I had to do Christmas shopping. But anyways, my channel's Blessings on My Journey. If any of your subscribers want to check it out, especially if people have cancer. Or anybody sick and just want to try their best to heal up. And I should introduce myself with my new mantra is that I've been doing this past like 8 days is my name's Jeff and I'm on a journey to be cancer free. So that's how I'm supposed to introduce myself.
I love it.
Thanks.
I love it, Jeff. That is so much better.
Thanks, Adam. I know. So, but if anyone's new to this, I do have stage 4 cancer. I don't feel like I do. Some people say I don't look like I do. So I'm trying to, like I said, I'm on a journey to be cancer free. Check it out. I'm doing a lot of new things. I got chemotherapy tomorrow, but I do my regimen that Carrie and Adam and everybody's been helping me with. That's on our site, Healing Humanity, the documentary. I'm sure you guys have been shouting that out. Adam's got the T-shirt on. I hope Santa brings me one of those T-shirts, man.
Sure.
Anyways, so check it out, anybody. I'm getting a lot of people write comments about they're going through, or they know a friend going through, or they are going through cancer, and it's just really good to connect with people and to talk to people, and it helps me too. Like, I'm not just helping other people, it helps me because a lot of people write some good suggestions and inspirational comments. So that's my channel. It's been around for 2 months, and I got all these awesome friends like Adam and Russ and Carrie and JT. I'm building a community of carnivores because carnivore is the best diet, and I'm loving it. I'm not eating this week. I'm fasting. I haven't eaten since Sunday, so I'm not going to eat till Friday. But Friday, I'm going to make sure I kill some ribeyes. I'm going to be grilling for Christmas Eve. I want to tell you guys this one. For Christmas Eve, because I'm Italian, Italian Catholics, they normally just eat fish on Christmas Eve. So my wife and I are planning, I think the tradition is 7 different fish plates. So we're going to have salmon, tilapia, shrimp, cod, maybe some lobster I might go by. So just seafood and fish is the tradition on Christmas Eve. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm going to be grilling, baby, on Christmas Eve. And that's it. Sorry guys, I'm talking so much. I just want to say hi. I know you guys are well over the hour. I just want to say hi to all you guys.
You're good, brother.
That is very flexible. The hour is flexible, man. When folks we like come in there and are talking about their life and stuff, man, hey, we have no problem, getting overtime, brother. And for you, man, your story is amazing. People definitely want to go check you out. You got a great energy, a great, just
thanks, Russ.
Zest for life, man. And you got a lot of folks rooting
Russ,
for you.
one question about are you doing any Christmas sermons? I know you got a different character, Reverend. Are you going to do any Christmas ceremonies?
It's funny. The Reverend, this is just what it is. I gotta just be 100% honest. The Reverend has to be inspired.
Yeah.
It's not just something I do. I don't know. I'm a weird that way, but something has to hit me for the Reverend to come out. He's not just lurking everywhere. It's
no, I get it.
He comes out.
For everybody listening, I think that means super chat.
Super chat it up. Yeah.
No. It's really not a super chat thing, but it's just the spirit hits me to do a Reverend video. I do one. Sometimes I'm just not always inspired. So, but maybe that's me. Maybe I need to not be in my head so much about it. Just do stuff. But it's one of those things. I haven't been super, but I am doing one. I'm doing one because I told you about it. And but no, I don't have anything Christmassy.
Yeah. My son, I hope my sons. Sorry to cut you off. I hope my sons are watching because they didn't do their homework. So their homework from Buckeye, is that they were supposed to send you, Russ. They're supposed to send you a selfie, a pic, right, to motivate you, right, so you could pray for Peter and Dante. So I hope my sons are listening to this because I just texted them and said, "Hey guys, I'm going on with Adam and Russ." So if they see this, then hopefully tomorrow we'll send you a photo. Okay, Russ?
Yeah. Please do that because I do have some thoughts for the next inspirational message, and so I want to incorporate them in that. And I probably do need to, people love the Reverend, and I love doing the Reverend, but I just like I said, I have to be inspired. It's something.
Come on, Russ. You can't tease us with the Reverend every now and then not give it to us. You got to.
I know.
The creative process, man. It's like the creative process is its own thing. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like I don't have.
Well, me and my boys, whenever we want to really laugh, we put on the Prophet Shafee one. The Prophet Shafee one, that one's a good one because you say something about Brussels sprouts. What do you say? Brussels.
He got his muscles out. He eats no Brussels sprouts.
Yes. Because we can't stand Brussels sprouts. He's got his
Yeah, it's like he's got muscles in his feet. He eats nothing but meat.
Yes.
See,
I love that one.
And I'm trying to explain to you, then all the classic lines is like trade your biscuits for briskets, trade your the jelly and jam for bacon and ham. It takes time for those, just like diamonds. It takes years to, it takes time to come up with those classic lines. So it's just one of those things. I have to work on it. It's like a masterpiece, man. I'm chiseling. You can't see it until it's done. Right. So I just hope it's worth the wait when they come out. People really like it.
Shout out to Stéphane Richard. That sounds like a Montreal Canadian guy, like a hockey player. Hey, Jeff is awesome. Thanks, Steven or Stefan.
I agree, Steven.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Hey, you guys cheered me up. I got to go shopping now, so I'll let you guys go.
Since the advent of the Amazon gift card, I shop no more.
Yeah, that's what I should be doing for sure.
That's right. Everybody gets an Amazon gift card, and if you don't want it, give it back.
Is there any YouTube gift cards? We should get some of those. Eh?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know what you can buy on the.
You can buy the premium thing where there's no commercials and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't know.
You can super chat Russ and Jeff.
Super chat it up. Yeah, give someone $100. Tell them to super chat.
There you go. Counterfeit. Somebody be out there bootlegging YouTube, gift certificates out there. So.
That's hilarious. Hey, Russ, if I don't see you, have a Merry Christmas, okay?
You too, brother. And there's a chance he might pop through here. He's going to be coming down this way after Christmas. So
yeah, I might stop by. I might stop by and see you. Same with you. Same with you, Adam. We might pop into Ohio too.
Awesome. I love that.
Yeah. All right.
Anytime. Ready for you. I'd love to see you.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas, eh?
We're grilling, baby.
Hey, man.
We be grilling, baby. All right. Sounds good. See you guys. How do I get off of this? Log me off.
We'll kick you out. Don't worry.
We got you.
Hey, the pleasure's all ours.
Oh man, Jeff's awesome.
Oh,
energy, man. That guy's got
so much
energy
and just loves life, man. It's just that guy there is an inspiration, man. If you can't get inspired listening to him and listening to his story and seeing how he just attacks life every day, man, then there's no hope for you.
Right.
So he's our guy. All right, what requests did we get come in? Yeah, we're running an hour and 20 minutes, which again, not a big deal. Hey, if the show's good, people are liking it.
Right.
We're sticking around. We'll
touch it out. Somebody requested Silent Night.
Silent night, holy night. All is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
Awesome.
There you go.
Love it. There you go, Arlene.
Ladies and gentlemen.
For you.
That is just for you. That was a quick one. We'll go one more, and then we will wrap this party up.
Uh-oh.
If there's anyone out there that's got another one, if I know it. I think I saw someone said Little Town of Bethlehem. I don't know that one.
I didn't see that one.
I don't know that one. But, yeah, we don't have the song crowd in here.
Super Duck. I don't think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, that's it. Well, If that is it, oh, hey, there's our girl.
Yep, Julia.
Haven't seen her in a while. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I think I know the whole little town of Bethlehem. How still we see them lie. That's all I know about the deep end of the streets. I know the tune, I just don't know the song. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. All right.
Nice.
So there you go.
Man of many talents.
Yeah, I have been known to carry a tune in my previous life. So,
but can you grill a steak?
Oh man, listen, you don't want to, you'd rather have me sing a song for you than grill a steak for you. I can tell you that. Singing is about as natural as breathing to me.
Right.
The cooking, not so much.
Right.
So, but we do what we can. I am a man of the people.
Yes,
so
sir.
Want to see me
Yes,
cook?
sir.
I cook. People want to hear me sing. I sing when the spirit hits me. And it's Christmas. It's the time of, it's the Christmas spirit. We got to do something for the people, do something nice. Like to make people smile, make them laugh.
Absolutely.
And bring a little joy to them. So there you have it.
What do you got coming up? You got any plans for Christmas? Travel or anything?
No, listen, just gonna just live. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how bad it gets. I mean, I will be dabbling. I will cross over into the dark underworld of the carbohydrates.
Uh-oh.
I will. I'm sure. We'll see. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll just see how it goes. But no, I'll be around here. But my family will send me some homemade Christmas cookies. I will definitely have some of those. And like I said, I don't know. We'll see. But nothing super special.
There you go. Awesome. Yeah, we're just gonna hang out around here and enjoy time together. And I don't think it's gonna snow, but we'll be inside playing cards and doing all that family stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be watching football, and like I said, it's I enjoy the time of year. Kind of things slow down with work, and you get a couple of days off. You get Christmas, and you get New Year's right behind that. So have a little time to decompress. So yeah, it'll be all right. And don't forget, guys, next Tuesday night we will not be here.
Yep.
We'll be off. I don't know. Is that New Year's Eve?
What's that?
Week after that? I can't think.
I don't know.
New Year's Eve is or whatever. But either way, yeah, I may pop on and do something. I don't know.
No, that's actually January 2nd.
Yeah, my dates are all mixed up. But yeah, I may pop on and do something in the week off. I don't know. We'll see how the spirit hits on that.
Cool.
And then because our next show won't, if we skip next week, the next show won't be till after New Year's.
Right.
So I definitely want to pop on, maybe do something. Maybe on New Year's Eve, maybe somebody will have a live stream or something.
There you go. Hey, if I ain't doing nothing, or if you're gonna do something, call me up.
Yeah. We'll maybe see. We'll bring in the new year there. We'll figure it out.
Right.
As always, man, want everybody to have a happy holidays. Have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy your family time. Enjoy whatever you got planned. We appreciate you guys being here, hanging out with us. Always. And we just hope we made you laugh and smile and give you a place to hang out, have a good time. And we grilling, baby.
We grilling, baby. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you.